You feel it every single month, don't you? That quiet, nagging pressure in the back of your mind, reminding you that you are always paying for something no matter how hard you work. Car payments, credit cards, student loans, mortgages, subscriptions. It feels like the very moment hard-earned money enters your bank account, it immediately leaves to pay off someone else's empire. Society tells you that you are just bad with money, but the truth is, you aren't. You are actually doing exactly what this multi-trillion-dollar system designed you to do from day one. Because you need to understand one fundamental truth. Debt is not a mistake. Debt is not an accident of poor planning. Debt is a highly engineered, globally marketed financial product. And as it turns out, selling debt happens to be the single most profitable, most successful, and most ruthless business model in the entire history of the modern world. Think about it. When a normal company sells you a product, like an iPhone or a car, they make money from you exactly one time at the point of sale. But when a bank sells you money, when they sell you debt, they get the right to legally tax your future earnings every single month without doing any extra work. They make money off you today, tomorrow, and for the next 30 years. It is the ultimate form of passive income, but you are the one paying for it. And to keep this business running smoothly, the system relies on a creature lurking in your bank statements that we are going to call the debt monster. This monster does not eat normal food. It survives and thrives entirely by feeding on your auto loans, your credit card balances, and your minimum monthly payments. The monster's goal is incredibly simple. It wants to keep you paying the absolute minimum so you stay trapped in its financial cage for as long as possible. Banks spend billions of dollars on advertising every single year to make this cage look like a luxury hotel that you actually want to check into. They dress it up and give it fancy names. They call it rewards points. They call it cash back. They market it as buy now, pay later. But let's be honest about what it really is. It's all just bait. Bait designed to hook you and pull you onto their assembly line of high-interest profit. Let's break down the math for a second. The average credit card interest rate right now is well over 20%, which is historically devastating. The entire stock market grows at roughly 8 to 10% a year. This means the bank is getting a better return on you than Wall Street gets on stocks. To the financial system, you are not a human being with hopes and dreams. You are literally their best performing asset sitting on their balance sheet. And when you only make the minimum payment on your statement, you aren't actually paying off the TV or the vacation you just bought. You are just feeding the monster the interest it needs to grow even bigger, ensuring that your debt will be larger next month than it is today. This is the dark magic of reverse compounding. Compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world when you are the one earning it. But when compounding interest is working against you, it's not a snowball anymore. It is a massive avalanche that will bury your entire financial future. And it's not just credit cards trapping people. The auto loan market has reached dangerous new heights, creating a crisis that no one is talking about. People are happily signing up for 84-month auto loans. Let that sink in. That is 7 full years of payments for a piece of metal. The car loses value every single day you drive it, while the debt monster grows fatter and wealthier every night while you sleep. The psychology used against you is genius. The system brainwashes us to think in terms of monthly payments instead of the total actual price. Oh, it's only $200 a month. I can definitely afford that. That sounds perfectly harmless to the untrained ear, doesn't it? But stack 5 or 6 of those harmless payments together, and suddenly your entire paycheck is spoken for before it even hits your bank account. This is the modern trap, not traditional poverty, but a state of permanent financial servitude where you are working solely to enrich the lenders. And make no mistake, the system wants it this way. Our entire global economy is fueled, funded, and fundamentally structured around consumer debt. Governments, megacorporations, individuals, everyone is playing the exact same game, borrowing from their future self to pay for the lifestyle of today. But here's the secret the banks and the credit card companies absolutely do not want you to figure out. Debt is neither good nor evil. Debt is just a financial tool. Think of it exactly like fire. If you learn to control the fire, it cooks your food and warms your house in the winter. This is what we call good debt. The wealthy use good debt to buy assets, things that pay them cash flow every month, like rental properties, stocks, or businesses. The asset pays off the debt for them. They are not the prey in this system. They are the ultimate predator. But if you do not control the fire, it effortlessly burns your entire house down. This is the realm of bad debt. Bad debt is used to buy consumer liabilities, big screen TVs, overpriced vacations, luxury clothes, and restaurant tabs. These are things that lose value the second you buy them, leaving you with absolutely nothing to show for it but the monthly bill. So the real question is, how do you escape? How do you finally pick up the sword and slay the monster for good? Step 1, you have to stop the bleeding immediately. Stop taking on new debt. Cut up the credit cards right now. This is the most important rule of finance. You cannot get out of a deep hole while you are still holding a shovel. Step 2, consolidate or negotiate. Lenders want your money, not your default. They'd rather get paid less than get paid nothing. Call them, ask for a lower interest rate or a hardship program. You'd be absolutely shocked at how often this works. Step 3, attack the monster strategically. Don't just throw random money at your debts. Use the snowball method or the avalanche method. The snowball method tackles the smallest debts first, creating massive psychological momentum as you eliminate bills one by one from your life. The avalanche method takes a mathematical approach, tackling the highest interest rates first to save you the maximum amount of money long term. Both methods work perfectly. The key is to pick the one that fits your psychology, stick to the plan, and attack relentlessly. Every single extra dollar you pay above the minimum is a direct critical hit to the monster's heart. You are reclaiming power. When you pay off debt, you are buying back your future hours. You are buying back your freedom to live on your terms. Look, living debt-free in the modern world is not normal. Living debt-free today is actually an act of open rebellion. When you don't owe anyone anything, you hold all the cards. You have the ultimate financial leverage over your own life. You can walk away from a toxic job without fear. You can take calculated risks. You can start that business you've dreamed of. You actually sleep better at night. That constant nagging weight on your chest simply vanishes, replaced by a deep sense of peace. The most successful business in the world relies entirely on you playing their game by their rules, staying blind to the mechanics. But you know the rules now. You can see the traps set on the path, which means you can step right over it. It's officially time to starve the debt monster and start feeding your own future instead. It starts with your next paycheck. Shift your mindset from being the prey of the financial system to being the predator who uses the system to build real wealth. Because the ultimate flex in life is not driving a new car you can't afford. The ultimate flex is having a net worth they can't touch. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you see the matrix of money, hit subscribe right now. Let's get wealthy together.
Don't let money fool you again. This isn't the end. It's where understanding begins. Bye for now.